how many decades in the business, I don't have that much space to hold on to memorabilia. I do have my wardrobe from Wayne's World, though. Yeah, that's a trip. I have the red dress. I have all my clothes. I think Paramount's pretty bummed that they gave it to me at the time. But I've kept good care of it.
You know, a deal for Baywatch on the table at the time. They wanted me to be a marine biologist, love interest kind of thing. But when I read, funny, right? But I read, she's smart and sexy and looks good in a red bathing suit. I had read Wayne's World, and although I had not seen the skit, when I read the script and I laughed out loud, I'm like, Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? So that's how you spell Scaramouche. And then I read that she's like this, girl from Hong Kong with a Chinese accent, and she kicks butt, and she, can sing rock and roll. Like, there's nobody that can play this role but me. And I just knew it. I knew it in my heart of hearts. And I was like, I'm gonna get this movie. And I could have lost both jobs. I totally could have lost them. But I went in, they're like, so can you sing? It's not really necessary that you can sing. And I'm like, heartbreaker, dream maker, I'm taking, don't you put some around me. And they're like, wow, you really do sing. I think that definitely helped with the authenticity of it. I felt like the luckiest girl in the world, because I got to do all this stuff that I love: singing, acting, being funny. Yeah. It was just a case of the right part at the right time, meeting the right person. And that project was really serendipitous. Look, it was the Rocky Horror Picture Show of our time. There were things that we said in the movie that people now say in everyday life, like, excuse me, baby powder? Or like, wait, no way, And you say that as part of your modern language, it's just,
It just was something very, very different. I didn't get Luke Skywalker. I tried out for Luke Skywalker. I didn't get that, thank God. Because I would never have another career. And so when I got... I'm not saying anything out of school here. I mean, what's Mark done lately?
The joke.
I was too tall. Anyway, no, I'm just saying that, and Tron was just so unusual, and I had no idea what that was, what it was. I was doing a Western at the time. I read the script, and I'm going, just what in hell is this thing? I mean, I couldn't understand the language. But when Jeff Bridges was involved, certainly, he was somebody I admired his work at that time as a peer, and so it just looked great. It looked kind of like Star Wars. What I love about science fiction now is that it has finally grown up. The guys, if you look in Hollywood, Steven Spielberg, people of that generation, the film school kids who grew up, who loved comic books when they were boys and girls, and this type of genre, started making films and bringing it up along with us. I mean, the Hollywood establishment still has sort of a negative view, even though it makes tons and tons of money for them. I guess that's kind of changed now, but I can remember the time, like I said, trying to get somebody about a superhero. It was absolutely absurd. Superman was the only thing that was acceptable, and then Batman came along, and then it started to happen.